Welcome back. It's time for the last game of today. And it's about time. I have I've changed myself in a little bit more appropriate attire. Yes, I have, in fact, transformed, evolved into Geek Baller. Yes, that is right. It's time to get underway for our last game of today. It is going to be none other than LiNK versus RAVE-ON on City Streets, a map that we have not seen on stream number 1 today so far. However, it has been running on stream number 2 with Enza earlier on. So if you have managed to catch any of those games, well, probably not, because we just looked at the stats, and apparently, even though we've been streaming less games, we actually got more views on our stream. In your face! Stream 2 to the ground! That's right. That's right. We got this. We got this. So good. So good. We love you. It's okay. Let's get this party underway. RAVE-ON versus LiNK. Oh, God. Whoever created coffee, I salute you. My God. I should really stop approaching Call of Duty like it's a StarCraft opening. Like this is taking way too long right now. Like normally, like my hatch is going down, my pool's going down. I got like 12 minutes to talk about nothing, but that's not the case because we got RAVE-ON versus LiNK. Now the problem right now is, of course, let's go over these. Rosters. LiNK with Ravez, Mental, Monster Man, Chenzan, and Verizzi. RAVE-ON with Sil, Jerry, Sulu, Jesus, and Mean. Sulu and Mean, former TLR, two guys that are totally cool guys, especially Sulu. He's like a big panda bear. You could hug him and he would not maul you like an actual panda bear, which is cool. The match format for now is City Streets, the map which has given us some of the best matches in Call of Duty Modern Warfare in history, to say the least. So far, RAVE-ON is doing very, very, very well. And that's commendable, because they are, in fact, on the defensive side. Now, there's been so much debate. You can say so many things about City Streets. Is it balanced towards offense? Is it balanced towards defense? It's a bit in the middle. It used to be very, very, very defensively biased, but over the years, the meta game completely balancing out itself, getting a little bit of a groove on, a little bit of jive, and all of a sudden, bam, we got ourselves a balanced map, like akin to Strike. And it's still in the map list to this day. It's not like Vacant, which moved on after 2 seasons of Call of Duty. But right now, it's important to note we got 2 of these guys here. This guy right here is just about to go upstairs. It was, in fact, Mean, who is a classic TLR player. Also played for Hair. Most of those guys, like Zazu and Senjay, they moved on towards new teams. More specifically, Antwerp Aces, where they kind of mix with the old Antwerp Aces because Destone left, Preki left. Well, Vado still there. Delru moved on to Phantasmagoria or Lowland Lions, wanted to. But it's important to note. On the other server right now, we have Pro Grip versus Replica being played on Crossfire. That is for the first place in this group. However, I personally think LiNK versus RAVE-ON is far more impressive because these players know what is up in the world of Call of Duty. Now, so far, we got ourselves Cherry scoping it out for RAVE-ON, taking over for Senjay in this particular lineup. I'm kind of approaching RAVE-ON like it's the old Hair lineup, mainly because of Sulu. But what can you do? Cherry defending A side. His positioning is quite good. Deagling out. Well, you can have all the position in the world, but it doesn't matter if you cannot hit, which is exactly what happened there. Sil will be the last man standing for RAVE-ON, and LiNK are looking to balance the program, balance the scales a little bit. Magic at the first. Verzi down. RAVE-ON. Sil versus LiNK Rays on catwalk. And Sil is definitely in the advantage. It's 1-3. And why am I saying that he's definitely in advantage? It's because the way the mechanics of that particular bit of stairs work. You can go down, you can go up, but the other way, you actually have to go physically backtracking into the door. And that is definitely going to ruin anybody's day. It's 1-3 for RAVE-ON right now. And what is the attacking team going to be doing? What is LiNK going to be doing? Now, it looks like they're going for an A push, which means they're going to go right up onto its Mean. And that barrel right there, that little red barrel, why did Mean just jump straight into the wall of fire is just one of the mysteries that will go on. He will take to his grave, no doubt. Because LiNK is just going to continue to move in. Mean should not have died there in that particular position, because now LiNK have made the entry on the site, and Mean was critical on that defense. Jesus down. Sulu, last man standing. Can he get the bomber? Oh, unlucky. Will get shut down for its efforts. It's 2-3. Take it away from Cherry. He's going for a fast push onto its A, defending A long. Seeing anybody here, or has the entire LiNK lineup gone for full-on catwalk push right on towards B there, and the entire Cherry's basically useless in that situation. Moved all the way up on towards A long, expecting a full-on push like it did in the previous round. Did not happen. They went on towards catwalk. Cherry was completely useless in that particular situation. Not that I'm saying that he's useless in general, just a particular situation right there, right then. Important to note. Mean will be the last man standing for RAVE-ON, as LiNK are looking to tie it up. However, I have seen Mean do crazy things in the past. And he's quite capable of too low health. Regen. Unlucky. It's 3-3. It's even Stevens, as we like to call it. Not Stevens twins. Do not Google that. Whatever you do not Google that. Okay, you can Google that, but not with your parents in the room. Or at work. Intern. I'm seeing you Google. I'm seeing you Google. Don't do that. Don't do that. Also, don't ask me how I know all these things. I'm kind of like the if you use Google Chrome. Like Google Chrome, if you go into incognito mode, there's a little guy in a trench coat and a hat in the corner. Like, I'm kind of like that guy. The things I've seen, man. The things I've seen. Oh. Shivers, like, literally. In the meantime, Cherries will be the last man standing here for RAVE-ON in round number 7 even. Has an AK, has a scope, and fake defuse on that stairs. May actually be able to squeeze something out of... unlucky. Point-blank range scope from Metal will end him. And for the first time in this series, LiNK will actually take the lead over RAVE-ON. Surprising play. Round number 8 is afoot. Let's see what kind of strategies have been employed. It looks like it's going to be a full-on, very defensive push here. B is completely cleared out. Is the bomb available? No, it is on the ground. LiNK still needs to retrieve that bomb. There is a problem. Cherry is at the top of the street, no doubt. There he is. Actually, yeah, he is. He's looking... No, he's not at top of street. Where? He's looking in mid on the catwalk and not on towards B at all. That could cost RAVE-ON in the long run. It seems that Cherry's game sense is a little bit off. Because now all of a sudden the bomb has been planted. And that is going to hurt. That's going to hurt bad in the long run. And at these sort of, it gets taken down by Raves, and it's pretty much inexcusable. If you know that there's only 3 men standing, and you know where they're going to be, in what area, then you shouldn't know. Well, he looked at Catwalk for a little while, peeked his first one, missed a shot, waiting for it. Let's keep on him for now. And now, yeah, he's expecting on Catwalk, but they're on A. And now he's going to quickly just get that rotated. Get up towards Flower Box, look over towards A, over the middle, and just get himself a pick. Is he going to be able to do anything? That is the question. No, because he's getting tagged to hell because he's being pushed up right there. Managed to take down Metal. Mean actually managed to do so, but he still has the issue of the bomb being planted. Mean getting the second one. Can he get himself at number 3? Oh, this is looking really bad for LiNK right now. They're in a bad position. They've moved up towards Archway, and they still got a single person up right there. Well, it's the last person standing, but still, I doubt it's going to last very long. It is, in fact, LiNK, and that right there is going to be 5-4. A slight comeback for RAVE-ON. 5-4. Still sticking to Thierry's. Thierry finally managed to get something out of that. Expecting somebody on the catwalk, but again, 2 in the back, 2 on the scope. It's Monster Man scope with the R700. He knows that if he looks to the right there, if he looks to, that's the one. If he looks to the one right there, he knows Mean is gonna be there. There's a nade. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to have to change my pants. Because that right there was a good nade. And all of a sudden, LiNK are in a good position. And right now, they're looking to get a 6-4 out of this, which is pretty good. But let's not count out RAVE-ON just yet. Sill's down. Is this Jesus? Remaining. Corrupt's down. Gets R700 for his troubles. It is, in fact, 6-4. So I'm looking over at the other server. The fight for the first place in this tournament, in this particular group, is still afoot. It's 4-4. Sakrams from ProGrip versus Replica. Currently happening. 6-5 even on Crossfire. Again, not nearly as exciting as this map. As quickly, we have 2 people walking on towards that catwalk with a potential rotate in towards B. Jesus and the rest of RAVE-ON are still there, so it's all up towards personal skill. The problem is Metal and Chosen are in fact down. And the only SMG, well, the only SMG that wasn't out was Sill. Did not manage to actually get any kills that round. Let's see if we actually see any. It's all right. It's all right stat-wise, but Raves, Monster Man. They should be able to get this. The bomb, they should be able to get this. The bomb is right around the corner. Catwalk is clear. There's one RAVE-ON in Market. Thierry is still alive. So is Monster Man. It seems almost desperate shooting here from Jesus. Strange play. Strange play. Mean with good positioning, though. Crossing the street is all by himself. 1-on-3. Gets the kill on Monster. Does not pick up the second one. It's 7-4. RAVE-ON will have one hell of a mountain to climb. Trying to come back in the second half. Or this could actually be an exceedingly awesome matchup in the second half with a full-on comeback. It is all still possible. Jerry will pick up one. It's just Jerry's remaining. Is he going to be able to? Yes, he does. Gets himself the second one. Ooh, getting stuck behind. This is really not something you want to be in right now. With 55 seconds remaining, however, it's more than enough time. Problem is, LiNK are going to be setting that nade up. Oh, that spot right there! It does not manage to do anything with it. It's just such a shame. Jumps all, this jumps are all there. The positioning are all there. He just needs to get the pick. And this could be the most awkward game of Capital now, because Cherry is going to die as soon as he crosses that tree. Or if he walks into the door. 8-4! 8-4 for LiNK. Let's take a look at these stats. RAVE-ON 10, RAVE-ON Jesus 10. Mean bottom fragging. On the other hand, we got Chenzan and Raves actually top fragging quite significantly. Very, very strong play from both players there. Metal, we haven't seen much of him actually. I'm actually interested to look at Monster Man, what he's going to be doing in this half. Now, obviously, RAVE-ON are going to be a little bit in discussion. Can we see what they're doing downstairs right now, please? Production. Actually, never mind. As he switches through. Well, you can see they're just chilling. Just chilling. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let's go back into the game. Thank you. Now, the pickups are going to be important here. What is RAVE-ON going to do? They're going to go full-on push right on towards Catwalk. Will they be able to survive? Sill's already down. Sulu's being heavily tagged up. That Monster Man's nade on towards Catwalk was absolutely sublime. His scoping has so far has been, well, at least his game sense has been better than Cherry was in the first half. But the shooting's not all that good at all, which is definitely a bit of a shame. Cherry's does take him down, and all of a sudden it's 2v2, where it was 4v2 just now. Mean Cherries. Chenzan, Verzi. All right, Chenzan. Pull yourself together and get on towards Catwalk. And he does. The problem with this is, however, is he won't be able to do anything with this. Doesn't matter. Verzi's got this, lads. 4-9. Watch out, lads. We got a badass over here. And all of a sudden, LiNK continue their spread 9-4. Metal. LiNK on top street. Monster Man. AK and Scope. Cherry and Mean. Again, last man standing. Cherries will pick up the first one. Mean will need to continue and keep his own. Ooh. Tags up one. Support kill does not come in. Smoke comes out. Yes, gets Metal. And all of a sudden, it's 2v2 once again. Kills for everybody. And we may actually have a fight on our hands. Raves. Mean gets another one. That's just going to put Raves as the last man standing here for LiNK.
Explosives planted.
And that will be the one. 9-5. 9-5. As it comes out of that one. Mean. Set nades coming out. Very heavy play here. It looks like it's going to be full set nades right on towards this area. As well as on Catwalk. And yeah, there we go. And Mean actually with the possibility of pushing straight down towards Catwalk and maybe on towards Archway if he does not watch out. Keep an eye on towards your right there. Has to potentially pop heads. Not going to happen though. Monster Man, last man standing. All of a sudden, we're seeing a very different phrase from RAVE-ON. Monster Man from top street. It's Sulu. Oh, they're going for a full-on rotate. But Monster Man has found out. He knows that there's a rotate going on, or at least had an idea that was a rotate going on, because all of a sudden it's 6-9. And you know what? I think our good friends from RAVE-ON are in a bit of a comeback here. Looks like a full-on push towards A. Does the scope of LiNK know? Nope. Monster Man is still occupied with Catwalk. Jerry already in position. Should have the opportunity here to actually get a couple of decent, that sort of thing as I was looking for. Nice wall bang. Ooh, he's gonna die though. Unless... Very, very patient play. Ooh. Knife. No, not knife. Ooh. Oh, okay, that works as well. Point blank range. RAVE-ON will suddenly only have one man playing. It's just Jezu. He's got the bomb though, so the opportunity is still here. But it's versus 3 on city streets. It's gonna be difficult to call, in all honesty. I'm still gonna go and say and call it for LiNK, but still, a man dares to dream. A man is not a man if he dares to dream. Doesn't dare to dream even. Man, I almost cocked that up. Fake plan. It's nice, 6-10. And that is a long struggle that RAVE-ON will need to make in order to come back. Let's see what we're going to see here again. Looks like a full... Yeah, looks like RAVE-ON are looking to get themselves a push onto... Oh my god. That wall bang! That wall bang! That wall bang. Yeah, that'll work. Now, don't use that wall bang all the time. But when I do... I'm on fire, and that's exactly what Cherry's doing right here. Managed to pick himself up 2 kills in this round so far. Out of 2 whole kills. You need to watch out, though, that he doesn't get flanked. Which is exactly what LiNK is trying to do right now. Where is the bomb? Bomb is on Catwalk. Slow play. Trying to force themselves back. Jerry actually does not survive first contact. That is Jesus. Manny Mean will be the last man standing. Taking it very, very slow. Very slow indeed. Gets 1. Needs 2 more. He's got 17 seconds. Needs to get this plant in. Oh, 1! I was about to say 11-6. And that right there is a real shame. Cherry once again. Fast push on towards long. The cars are in one piece still. Smoke's being popped. It looks like it's going to go for a fast plant. Can they get the setup, though? Berzi will get the first one. Sulu gets the second on towards Berzi as it cleans out. They need to get this plant in now. They will. Sill's there. Can they get the bomber? No, they will. Well done. Sill is going to go down, and that one is going to be 7-4. 7-11. All of a sudden, the entire LiNK lineup being completely annihilated by fast push. You know what? RAVE-ON going to try it again. They're going to go and push fast, hard, strong, and completely. They should, because it worked. Or get a car bomb. That works too. Sure, why not? Just nades everywhere. Just pull a Delru. However, it's not over just yet. Metal will be the last man standing here for LiNK. Score is 11-7. Make that 11-8. Dare I say it? I have said it before, have I? I'm not going to call it just yet. I'm not going to call... Ooh. Cherry once again. R700ing it up. LiNK all of a sudden getting 2 down. 3 down. Metal going huge. Getting 3 back-to-back. Can he get another one? Add another skull to the skull throne. I doubt he will. Mean and Thierry. Scope and AK. Jerry, last man standing here for... Unlucky. It's match point and day point for LiNK here on City Streets. I'm quickly looking at the other stream. Has that match finished? No, it's still going. It's 11-8. Replica versus Pro Grip, even. My apologies. And Mean is rushing out. Solo gets Metal first. That's one pretty big issue out of the equation right there. Metal who managed to get a couple of very sick plays, but it's really spread out. 20-20, 13-12, 13 for LiNK so far. Very, very coherent play. And Monster Man just doesn't seem to be able to hit these shots. And still, he's positioning one coming up on Catwalk. It wasn't, in fact, Thierry again. Meant to get Monster Man. Oh, this looks bad. Completely and utterly blinded. A lot of noise being made, and is going to go down. It's just Jesus remaining. Walk on water. 12-8 now in the Replica program match. Jesus will get the first one. RAVE-ON. And there we have it. It's 13-8 as that ends up that much with LiNK winning firmly. Well, not firmly, but a decent score, placing themselves second or third in this particular group, with RAVE-ON getting themselves the 4th place as well. The players are standing up. They're getting ready to go. It is 10-11 local time right now. And you know what? It's been quite a good day. We had ourselves the first group this morning. They managed to play very, very well. We had TCM, we had Antwerp Aces, we had 2 very exceptional teams, and of course all the other teams that came with that as well, which is very important to note. But it's pretty much the end of the day, which I think is a real shame. On the other hand, we just saw Replica win as well, and they've pretty much wrapped up their matches too. So this pretty much wraps up all of today's coverage from E-Series Maximus, and it's been quite good. You know what? Tomorrow morning, what time do we start production? Same time, same place, same badger, 10 a.m. in the morning. Be sure to check in at Saturday if you can actually be asked to get pulled out of bed, because I will be. And I'm going to wish you all a very, very, very good night. It's a Friday evening. Get out there. Get yourself a drink. It's still early. It's 10-11. And remember, drink and drive safely. So just don't do it. Good night.